BTB Podcast has officially joined forces with SWSC, and things are about to get a whole lot more entertaining. SWSC is turning up the volume on the E Entertainment and launching a brand new YouTube channel called Sorta Local. It's all about fresh local content, live streams, new shows, and the kind of fun, off the cuff moments you don't want to miss. And yes, the BTB Podcast is coming along for the ride. You'll still get the same BTB show you love, but now on a bigger stage. Expect live streams from Wolves games, on-location recordings, guest appearances, and plenty of surprises. This is just the start. More details are coming soon as Sorta Local launches a new wave of shows and events celebrating the best of Sudbury and beyond. Subscribe to Sorta Local on YouTube and be a part of something new, local, and seriously entertaining.
Silver Cross Sudbury. Are you or a loved one looking for mobility and accessibility solutions in Sudbury? Look no further than Silver Cross Sudbury. Silver Cross Sudbury is your trusted source for a wide range of mobility aids and home accessibility products. They're dedicated to improving your independence and quality of life. Visit their showroom at 760 Notre Dame Avenue, that is 760 Notre Dame Avenue, or call them at 705-222-0700. Your independence is their priority. We thank Silver Cross Sudbury so much, more importantly, Dean and Chantal Jacqueline, who are the owners of Silver Cross, for making a difference in our lives and our listeners since day one, supporting our podcast.
From the cold of the north, where the stories begin, behind the bench, let the breakdowns roll in. Sports on the table, hot takes on the line, unbeatable banter every single time. Settle in now, let the good times last. You're listening to the Northern Ontario podcast behind the bench. Behind the bench. Behind the bench. Behind the bench.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to week 255 of Behind the Bench. Hope everyone is doing well. And folks, did we ever come off a heck of a weekend? We have lots to talk about. Of course, it was lively men's open week last week. And there is a lot to break down and chat about. Excited to get it going here. Hope everyone is doing well down the final stretch of summer. We are almost back to school, and things are happening quick here. Things are happening quick here. You got myself, Alex Shimino.
That's crazy. You brought that up right now.
Well, it is. I'm just fact to fact. It's time to start reeling it back in here. You got myself, Alex Shimino, Tommy Vlahos, Mason Savage is joining us today. You can find Behind the Bench podcast on all podcasting platforms as well as YouTube. You can find us on Instagram and X at BTB Podcast _, TikTok at Behind the Bench, and our website is www.behindthebench.co. To buy BTB merch, www.btbshop.ca. Fellas, let's send it off to Mason Savage. Mace Money, how you doing, man?
I'm great, Jim. Thanks for having me today. It's an honor. First podcast with the Invisalign. Yeah, oh, perfect. First podcast with the Invisalign, though, so we'll see how this goes. But world traveling is done. I'm home for the rest of summer. It feels like summer's just started, Jim, so I wouldn't say summer's over yet, except the leaves are falling. And it's not the Toronto Maple Leafs falling, Tom.
They will be falling shortly because they stink. But Tom, how you doing, man?
It's just great to see you guys, Chim. I mean, I spend every day with you, it feels like, but it's always good to come on here and talk it up. Mace, pleasure. I know I did see you last week, but good to have you back for the next 2 weeks, man. I know you've had a whirlwind of a summer and of jam-packed load of
3
weddings. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And Chip, man, I'm excited to break down the Dewey. I mean, there's a lot that happened. I can't wait to tell Mason about my Sunday experience and get his full thoughts on that. And yeah, really talk about it, man. It was a one of the majors. We have it circled on our calendar, Chim. We love providing coverage. We love being there. We love playing in the tournament. It's super fun, and I'm already counting down the days till next year for it.
Yeah, before we break down Dewey in its entirety, a big thank you to everyone at Lively, especially Max Callio, Robbie Geik, and the whole Lively staff, Mark Taylor as well, for having us and welcoming us to their club, and valuing what we do in terms of covering the event. The live stream at the end had some big numbers, and the content all the way through. We love promoting that event. We believe in it. We think it's an amazing golf tournament, and cannot wait for next year. Again, it's a ton of fun. So big shout out to Lively and their whole staff. We will obviously break down the Dewey as a whole, but yeah, just wanted to get that out there. And what a weekend it was. And we'll go to our Tristan Ritchie at Lake City Realty Performers of the Week. Think about buying or selling a home in Sudbury. Tristan Ritchie from Lake City Realty gives you more than just listings. He gives you honest advice. Tristan will tell you whether it's the right time to buy or sell based on the market, your needs, and his deep local expertise. No pressure, is just the truth. Ready for a real conversation about real estate? Call Tristan at 705-920-6109 or follow him on social media at Real Ritchie. Your home journey starts here. Tommy, what do you got?
Yeah, you gave a big thanks to Lively, but Chim, I just want to go to one guy. We played him in a bench brawl Tuesday last week. I'm going with Ryan Remington, okay, for the sole reason of this. This guy played this weekend, but was also doing live scoring and submitting scorecards. He was also working while playing. That's no joke. He was putting in, the 14, 15-hour days all weekend. Still wanted to play to be a part of it, but still remember that he has a job at task as well. And he did a phenomenal job with the whole live scoring. Chim, at one point, I was, I think, what hole was I on? 12 or 13. He came over for live scoring. I've never seen that before in the Dewey. He just wanted to know what everyone was at, just to do a full update. I thought that was really cool. But like I mentioned, to play.
And huge, like really important as well.
Oh, it's very important for everyone kind of tuning into that Golf Genius. So the tournament was ran smoothly, but I just wanted to give, you said a big thanks to everyone. I just wanted to point out that guy. It was really nice to, get to know him a little bit better on the personal side, playing against him. And he's the best with, requests for Sunday groups, whatever you needed, he delivered for us. And he was a huge help. So
yeah, Remy was the one person I forgot. So well said there, Tom. Remy is a stud. Great kid and great golfer too. Like, I think he can definitely make some noise at some point. I think he will. It's storybook for the once back shop kid, pro shop, to win it. I think it'd be so cool. So
I can't believe he plays and does
it's unreal.
Works. Like, it's actually crazy. He basically lives there for 4 straight days.
Yeah, literally, it's unreal.
Yeah,
Mason, what do you
got? Two-parter here, Chim, if that's allowed. Fine, yeah. Well, first off, I know it's not Sudbury related, but it is a more niche sport, and I know we cover some niche sports dating back to some of our cornhole discussions. But the Canadian men's and women's flag football team qualified for the Olympics. So that's going to be kind of cool to see. And I think they finished third. They beat Mexico for the bronze medal in the World Championship. So we will be represented on the flag football field in 2028, trying to secure tickets to LA Olympics. Stay tuned. And then I know you already mentioned him, but Robbie Geik, he's been part of many men's invitationals. So he knows how to run one. And the men's open at Lively, from what I've heard from many people, not just you guys, was another success. So I just want to shout out Robbie there. I know a lot of hours put in.
Yeah, well said, mates. 100%. Mine is going to go to someone who started something very special here in Sudbury. And it takes a lot of persistence to do this. Jordan Els. Let me tell you about Jordan Els. Elsie, Agent Zero. 2022, the Arkells were coming to town to Sudbury. And if you don't know the Arkells, they're one of the, I would say, one of the bigger rock and roll bands in Canada. 100%. I guess, and I don't want to do comparisons here because I think the Tragically Hip are on their own pedestal as Canada's greatest band. But like for the new generation, this is kind of like what the Tragically Hip would be to the older generation, baby boomers, so on and so forth. I think for us, the Arkells are our Tragically Hip. And that doesn't come from myself, actually. Matty Matheson said that once upon a time, and I know he'll appreciate that because it does make sense. 2022 Arkells come to town. Jordan Els, I don't know how many times he tweeted and DM'd to get them to play Agent Zero, which is like from one of their oldest albums, and it's a deep cut song. Like they don't
that
play
Michigan
it
left.
at all. No, I think it's maybe even before that. Well, it might be Michigan left. We'll have to double check if someone can double check while I'm explaining this. So he does it, and they actually play it that night, and we were there, August 2022. 4 years later, the Arkells come back to town, and that was the talk of it. Will the Arkells play the song? Will they do it? And sure enough, they did. And Els was there, shook hands again, and now Agent Zero is officially the Arkells song to Sudbury. When the Arkells think of the Agent Zero, they're going to think of Sudbury every time. Agent Zero is Sudbury. That is so cool. There's one song that they won't play anywhere else but Sudbury, and it's Agent Zero. So want to shout out Elsie because it's an unbelievable song, great tune, and to have that kind of little connection with the Arkells here is awesome. So we'll talk about the concert a little bit more too, but yeah. Mason?
I was just going to follow up. How many times have they come to Sudbury now? It's been probably like 3-4 years.
3 or 4? 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, they're on a little heater.
Not in a row. Not in a row.
Not in a row?
No. Last time was 2022.
That was the last time?
They come, I think, every 4 years. Mm-hmm.
But we provided the energy, Mace, so let's hope they come more frequent.
Oh, I think they'll come. I think they'll have it every 4 years. I think is kind of where it's at. I would like.
Jim, that concert feels like it was months ago. Like it doesn't even feel like we had that on Friday night.
No, I know. I guess we can get into it right away. I mean, with the Dewey Lively Men's Open recap, the Friday was talk about one of the best days of the summer, a dream day, where we had the practice round in the morning for the Dewey. Parlay that with the Arkells at night. And then a nice event at 363 as well. Shout out Dawson. Reality Dale. It's his birthday as well as we're recording. So shout out to him, Dale.
Yeah.
But it couldn't have been a better day. We kick it off with the practice round, Tom. A great time with Rob Matheson, Zach Matheson. We're able to have Matty Matheson with us this year, caddying. So that was awesome. And going to the Arkells at night, I mean, the energy was there, man. It was so cool. Like, we've been, that was like my 4th or 5th Arkells concert now.
That was 4 for me.
So
that was 4 for me. Yeah.
I think you got one more than 5th. Me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got one more than me.
What a show. Every time they do not disappoint. Like, and the energy, Sudbury, like that amphitheater, the Grace Harmon Amphitheater,
was
set on the lake. It's down in below from the street. Like the setting is near perfect. I just wish the venue was a touch bigger. But other than that, you can't really complain. That venue is so cool.
I think I disagree with you about being bigger because it felt so like energetic just for the size of it. Any bigger, maybe not, Jim.
Sure.
But for you, for me, because Mace, we were like sitting in one of the rows. I'd look back at the lawn a couple times and it was just a riot. Like people were having the time of their lives. It was super fun. To one point, Jim, obviously the concert was electric. He comes off the stage, saying bye. Everyone kind of knew he was coming back for a couple more. But what does our group do? we start to chant, and
Encore
everyone got on board, and I think we had a huge part of that. But yeah, it's just when your whole group, your close friend group, knows the lyrics to every song or 90% of the songs that he's gonna play, you know you're gonna have a good time. And he went for an hour 45, close enough to 2, just about almost 2 hours. And yeah, we didn't stop dancing that whole time. So concerts are a different sort of entertainment for me, man. It's, you know how much I love my sports, I love my Leafs, but when you're at a concert with your close friends, it's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, like they're so good. They're so like, I've been to quite a few concerts now in my time. The Arkells are right there, man. Like they know how to put on a show. Like they are showmen, and yeah, it was so cool. That venue, like you mentioned, Tom, maybe it is, more of an intimate setting, more tighter, which allows to the place to get a little more rowdier. That was so cool. So cool. And I hope they come again. It's just those Sudbury Friday nights or Sudbury summer nights, man, they're hard to beat. They're hard to beat. We'll move on now. Yeah, one more thing you got?
Just one thing about the concert. It's also super cool to see people that you're like from the city, obviously, that are there for the same reason. Like it was packed. It was a sold out concert, but when you're in line for drinks, you're in line for food, whatever it is, before the concert, you're running into people that you don't see for years. Like I ran into a few people, Cim, so did you. And you mentioned the parlay. Like you can't beat golf and a concert in the same day, and for how nice of weather it was. Cim, it could have been Sunday weather with rain, and it would have been brutal and miserable. But Friday's weather was so perfect, and it's so cool seeing people. And you have the concert, and then you mentioned 363. Yeah, that day was one of the best of the summer, probably one of the best of my life, to be honest.
And there's something about going to a concert in Sudbury. It's like a reunion because you see people you haven't seen in a long time. Or you run in, you know 90% of the people there. Like Sudbury's a small town. It's great. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of your friends are there. So yeah, it was cool all the way around. Yeah, Mace?
Who opened for them?
Oh man. I couldn't even tell you. John Grumman?
Yeah.
Something like that? Bruman? Yeah. I can't even tell you. We did show up a little later. We got there before the Arkell started, but yeah, a little bit later. But yeah, wild. I also want to say, Tom, I thought getting in and out of the place was smooth as well.
Easy. Dynamite. I know we did show up a little bit later, but leaving was perfect too. And
the concessions, for the most part, they're getting better, I think.
Lines were a little long, but it wasn't too bad.
There's been a few concerts where it's like insane. They're getting better at it. Also, like, logistics and stuff. They added some portable washrooms as well to negate that problem. So I think the city's getting better at that. Yeah. What a cool venue. Like, that's a special venue, guys. An amphitheater on the lake. Like, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
You cannot beat that.
Did you have a favorite song? Like, I mean, all of them were good for me, but I had one that I really like. It hit me.
For me, it was Whistleblower, because they don't usually play that song a ton. And it came
you did
on.
Mention that.
And that was like one of the first Arkell songs I've ever heard, because that was in like the NHL. I think it was like NHL 14, NHL 13. They had that song in it. I couldn't believe they played it, and it was sick. And the guitar solo was awesome there. So that one for me, a deep cut. Loved it. Tom?
Yeah, that 4-pack like we did that you posted last week was pretty special. But to me, there was 2 of them. Leather Jacket really hit, because that's like one song we always play. Whoever we're in the car with as friends, like that's like the number one when you got like 5 more minutes left of a roadie, you want a banger. That's like the first Arkell's one that we're all putting on. So that one was really good. And Years in the Making. Like that was chills.
Yeah, that song's so good. Yeah, so good.
So those were my top 2, but obviously he had some other good ones too. So
top concert for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Saturday qualifying day, Tom, at the Dewey. We play at 8:50 in the morning off the back. I'd say we both get off to a decent start. I mean, Tommy shot 74, a great round. Could have been lower.
Yes.
Myself, I shot 77. Could have definitely been lower. But overall, a good round from both of us.
Mm-hmm. And I kind of really liked, and I don't even know if I've talked with you about this. To me, it felt like we were pushing each other to keep going. Because, I love Rob and Zach. They were a little bit, worse than us, which is fine. Like, they weren't expected to shoot low 70s if you were to ask both of them. Because Rob doesn't even want to play from the back tees if you were to ask him that on the Sunday. But I knew me and you were going to have it just because, like, how we've been playing the last couple of weeks. And when we got through that, that first 9 holes, we were basically, I think, the same score, 2 or 3 over each. And it was nice to kind of push each other that way. Mace, I'm not sure if I texted the group, but I hit 16 of 18 greens that day.
You did text the group.
And shot 74. When Chim's saying it could have been better, it could have been a lot better. Had a lot of birdie putts that I missed. Just tough greens, man, to read when you don't play that course often. I wouldn't say my putting was bad. I would call it average, but I had a lot of chances where I could have, gained some strokes. So, Chim, I know you had one kind of slip up on one hole. If you were to replay that hole, I know you're doing that differently. But for you, no joke shooting 77 as well, bud. So should be pretty proud of yourself.
Yeah, I really gave it away at the end. Held strong throughout I started with a bogey, and then I held strong all the way through. I think I made one more bogey because I think it was 2 over on the back 9 start. And again, I had it going for a bit and just gave it away on 7, which was kind of disappointing. I went 4 over in my last 4 holes to kind of blow it there. So that's too bad. But good learning overall. One day we will play together in the same group on a Sunday. That's going to happen. And hopefully, Tom, we were talking about, hopefully we can make some noise at the 2-minute cedar. I think both our games have probably been at the best it's ever been, period, I would say.
Oh, for sure.
This is the best my game has
for
been,
sure.
easily. Yeah.
And if you were to ask any of, our close friends, they call it the summer of Tommy. Like I've gone a lot better this year and I've taken it way more seriously, right? So it's you only just want to you have more fuel for like the next tournament, and obviously the next one, like you mentioned, is the 2-man. Yeah, you just want to keep getting better and keep competing at the highest level.
Yeah. And then obviously shout out to Tommy Kingston for hopping. We went over to his place, hung out there. Great spot in Lively, and then obviously a great night was had. And then on to Sunday, and I'm just pulling up the leaderboard as we chat here. But obviously Bevan, it was basically a 2-horse race the entire time. When you actually look at it, it was really a 2-horse race the entire time. Bevan shoots 68. Chris Bevan shoots 68. Day 1, Jacob Lacko shoots 69. Day 1. And a couple other guys were in the mixer too. Ben McIsaac, Chase Chatwell at 69. So those were the low balls in the champ flight side of things. And then when it really got down to it on Sunday, Tom, it was Bevan and Lacko all the way through. They both Lacko shot 71, Bevan shoots 72 for them to tie on 18, and we go to a playoff. But we'll kind of break down that 18th hole. Both are tied, and hopefully we can get Lacko on to chat about it. But apparently he hit this miraculous shot on 18 over the trees on Sunday to get it on the green for a birdie putt. Bevan had a 6-footer. Lacko 2 putts. Bevan with 6 feet to win. Misses it, and misses it by quite a bit. Has a lot of meat on the bone on the comebacker and makes it. So they tie, and you should see the buzz there. People were fired up for extra golf, and carts are everywhere. People are everywhere. Everyone's fired up for extra holes, including us. We were on the live. That is what you want to see right there. Some extra golf. And off we go to 1. And before we get into the playoff, Sunday was an interesting day. A lot of rain, a ton of rain that day.
Yeah.
I played through it, Tom. You played through it. We'll obviously get into what happened to you as well after we recap the playoff. Rain, awful. It was ball in hand all day. So keep that in mind. That's a key point. And what I mean by ball in hand is lift, clean in place. You can pick up your ball, clean it, and place it in a preferable lie everywhere except the hazards. Rough included. So really important to note that. Obviously, Tom and I play our Sunday round. It's pouring rain. I had a great time. I played with Connor Chesney, Demis Vlahos, Gio Biondi. Connor Chesney, first time I've ever seen it, drove the green on 18. First time ever. I've never seen that. If people have played lively before listening to this.
What was his line, Al?
His line was like
he knew
left,
he was doing that when he got to the TA.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was left of he announced he was going to go for the green. And we said, okay, Gio and I were gonna go out and spot from the fairway. Because we obviously that's a hole you can't hit driver there. Typically. You hit an iron, you lay up, and then you hit over the water. It's a severe dogleg left over trees, and then your second shot's over the water to the green. Very difficult hole. The line that you have to take is so severe. You have to get over trees. You have to hit the perfect shot to hit the green. So for people that know, the line's basically left of the button to change the light. Okay? He hits it, and we can't see it because the clouds are gray, it's hard to see. And we just hear from the tee, Chesley's like, I think it's got a chance. It's going to hit the green. So we're looking at the green and hear, pat, and the ball hits the green. First time I've ever seen it. Shout out Chesney. He 3-putted for par after driving the green. So that's tough. And that's one thing too. Now I'm going all over the map.
Yeah, I love it. Me too. It's okay.
The greens.
I know. Okay, I think you guys say the greens.
That is how
more.
You win this tournament. If you can understand how these greens break and you can get a feel for the speed, that's how you win this tournament. Like, it sounds so simple, but
everyone can hit it. Everyone can hit it straight. Everyone has good approach shots when you're in it, the top 16 or whatever it is. I fully agree, Al. I fully agree. And the other thing, I don't want to go to me yet, and who I played with, Lively Legends. Some of the lines some of these guys were taking, I was ready for them to be pissed about losing a ball. And they would immediately pick up their tee, and I'm like, no way that's good. Like I'm thinking they're dead, gone. And we'd get up there, and they'd have a better shot into the green than I would for hitting it straight. Like, it's crazy for being members there, how much of an advantage you have in terms of like where to hit it, and the putting. But I mean, they're also at a disadvantage too.
Like
with the
what he
putts,
said,
it's never that fast for them.
It's never that fast. So there was no real advantage on the greens other than knowing where.
I'll agree to that.
If you Alex Folk is probably the best putter I've ever played with in my life.
Yes.
Other than maybe I haven't played with like a guy like Jay Jewett. I've watched Jay Jewett play. That's like when it comes to putting, like that's one of the first guys that comes to mind in terms of one of the best putters that I've seen here in Sudbury. Alex Folk is easily one of the best putters I've ever seen. For him to have a hard time on the greens, there's an issue. Okay? There's a tough time. It's tough out there. Yeah. Like 16, Mason, if you could be on a point on the green on 16 where the cup is definitely leaning upward left to right. Okay? So it looks like it should be a left to right putt. In fact, no, that putt is right to left. Like, and you have to know that. 17, an easy par 3 down the hill. But if you miss left, you are dead. But it doesn't look that severe. it doesn't look that severe at all. It looks like it's any normal miss, and all you got to do is chip it on. You could hit the highest flop shot 90 feet in the air, and it's going to still roll 20, 30 feet past the hole.
Minimum. Yeah.
Like, or on even hole number 1. Like, here we go, hole number 1. I snap hooked one on hole 1 on Saturday, day 1. Almost took out Themis Vlahos. I did EL4, so sorry, Themi. It looks so far left.
Chim,
no way that's going to be good. And we got lively guys with us.
I thought that was going to be your round buster.
Yeah. Callio was watching. He goes, yeah, you'll be down the fairway on 16. Roll up, boom. Middle of the fairway on 16. I had a flop shot over the trees to get onto the green on
still
1.
a shot. Still a shot, though.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insanity. Like, so many of those little things that you don't know about the course. Like, even on 5, I hit 4-iron twice that day, Tom, and it took the biggest bounce, and I thought I was in the water. I was 20 yards short. So I knew on Sunday that no matter how left I hit my 4-iron, I'm never going to get there. So I was comfortable because Chezzy and then when it took the same bounce as it did on Saturday, I said, no, it's going to be fine. I hit 4-iron. No problem. It was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the little intricacies.
It's also, yes.
Like,
for me, for Sunday, I'll backing it up at the tips. Thank God I made Ryder Cup to play from there. I did 2 years ago too, and I made, I think, first flight of the Dewey as well. It's a different beast back there, man. Some of those par 3s, 4 and 10, you're looking at 220, and Sunday was raining it into the wind. Like I saw a couple 3-woods in the group. I saw a couple 3-irons at the group. That's no joke. Well, how fun is that, hitting your second biggest club on a par 3? Like it's a challenging course, man, especially when it's the conditions like it was for Sunday, for sure.
Definitely. And so I had two-parter on like my thoughts on Sunday. I thought we were going to see some lower scores because it was wet and it was ball in hand. But that was really not the case. Nobody under par from Champ Flight that day. Lacko was even, Bevan 1 over. So that was interesting.
I think it was the on and off switch of the rain. It's kind of hard to get adjusted to it. In my opinion, it was rain gloves. At one point it stopped raining for 2 hours. It's
even harder in my opinion.
I agree, but the rain has a lot to deal with it for the greens too, Chim, with putts, right? Some can be faster, some can be slower, and could affect some reads too. Like for me, I kept my rain gloves on all day, even when it was like a 2-hour gap of no rain. I call myself Tommy 2 Glove because I play with them the whole time because my grips are wet. I'm like, I can't switch to a normal glove now, right? But I just want to shout out my group for Sunday. Chim, I was with 2 lively legends. Dan Couillard, shout out Dan Couillard, 2 over 73.
4-time champ.
And I shook his hand after the round. I said, what a treat. What a treat it was to watch that. Because some putts, he would hit it, and immediately off his face, he would walk it in and it would go in.
That's wild.
Like 20, 30 footers that he knew he like, as Chim, I'm talking, it is off the face and he would walk it in. And every single time he did that, he only did it like 2 or 3 times. It was in, and it was for birdie or a big par. And I loved every second of it. He's a gamer, man. Love his game. Waddy, I mean, we kind of joked about it. I always play some sort of match, some sort of event, some sort of tournament with him. And obviously we played a bench ball against him years ago. So he was really good. 70, I think it's 8 for him in that condition is no joke. And I played with Chad Bruchel. Might be mispronouncing his name, but he was my brother's wrenching coach back in the day. So we had some fun talking about that. And just one thing, Jim, that I wanted to say before I tell you what happened to me is where you're talking about 17 and my group made it a point to talk about this on the show, okay? Because you know how serious tournament golf is and everyone wants to do well. And Dan Clear was in the mix at that point because it was our 17th hole. And Chad hits his left dead, okay? But he's left rough about a couple yards being short. So, like, it's not that bad if you think about it. But like you said, left, you're dead. So you mentioned ball in hand, okay? So he puts, like he gives himself a really good license because he has to flop it, which you're allowed. It's all good. And I'm just kind of in front of him. So was Waddy, just on the fringe part of the green about pin high. And he's taking his practice swings. Okay, I'm looking over to him because I'm like waiting for him to hit. He addresses the ball. Okay, and completely goes underneath it. Okay. And me, Waddy, and Dan all look at each other, like holding in a laugh. And all you hear Chad go is, "That's one." And the whole group erupted.
You guys started dying. Oh, that's so good.
Like, it was really, really serious until that point. Like, I think we all needed to let it out. I mean, it was the second last hole of the day, but Chad's such a beauty and was so good about it. He ended up just 20 feet long. Anyways, he ended up making double, but like we laughed about it for the whole 18th hole, and it was just super funny. Something I never saw because where I was, it didn't look like the ball moved, but for him to like own up to it, I thought it was pretty funny. But you want me to talk about what happened now, just quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just because Mason
I've
heard
some stuff.
You heard some stuff, so I'll give you the full story now. So 1 o'clock tee time, I'm like top of ish first flight. I'm obviously with a very serious group, 2 guys that have both won in Waddy and Couliard. So I know I'm going to have some good players in my group. I'm super excited about it. And one team ace, whatever, I snap hook driver. I end up making 6. I'm pretty frustrated. I'm like, what a joke, because everyone else was in for par. Couliard actually made birdie, so I was like, wow, I'm with some shooters today, and they're here to dial it. And you don't want to embarrass yourself too, because you're just like, everyone else is going to play good golf. So I was like, you know what, like a 6 is okay. Hopefully I get some back here on the par 5 coming up, whatever. So we're on 2T now, and where the tips were on the back right of the tee block. So there's a second kind of path right after 1 that you can park. It's right after 1 green. It's about 20, 30 yards off. So that's where we decide to park. Usually you go the other way when you're playing the whites and stuff. So you're way down the line past 1. So obviously the next group comes, they're in 1 fairway, and we're just getting the numbers for the par 3-2. And, like I mentioned, I'm pissed about my 6, and I'm getting my number. I'm kind of just trying to calm myself down because it's a lot of nerves, and I'm just like, okay, let's have a good shot here, whatever. As I'm walking to my cart to get my 9-iron that I decided to hit, no tunes on, course was so quiet. The group on 1 fairway, the guy that ended up hitting me, okay, we'll start with there, Scott Valancourt, I've never seen someone so apologetic. Like, he felt so bad
Scotty
after this happened. Okay. So I got the full story now. So he's in 1 bunker, and I guess he didn't have clear eyesight of how it was going to turn out. But the rest of the group, including himself, that's the part I'm a little pissed about, is no one yelled 4. And I'm telling you, Mace, if this didn't hit me on 2T, he was probably like 50 yards past, because it wasn't a 1-hopper. It didn't hit anything. It hit me directly in the shoulder. And my group explained it on the live. It was literally like a gunshot. Like, my shoulder clocked back, and the ball
I wish
just
I was
fell.
there, Ben.
I wish I was there too.
Mace, the ball just fell in front of my feet. And Couliard's like, did you just get hit? And my reaction was, 1, I knew I was fine. 2, my reaction was, yeah, I think so. Because I'm looking, and Waddy goes, from where? And I'm like, I think 1. Because there's no way it was 16, because I'm walking towards 1 and it hit me here. So it wouldn't have been 16. It had to be 1. And then you kind of see some of the group in the fairway like, oh my God, type of thing. So as they came over, when they got to the green, obviously, Scotty came and said hi, and he felt really, really bad, man. Like, I've never seen someone feel so bad. And realistically, boys, it could have been way worse. I have a really good deep bruise here. I battle it out the rest of the day. It's not an excuse for how I played. I'm still very happy about how I played. It started.
Made birdie that hole, though.
Next hole, that is golf gods. Like, to put all of that aside and hit a 9-iron to 25 feet and make the putt with that back left pinch, and was no joke. So as soon as I made that birdie, though, and after what happened to me on 1 with making double and getting hit, I'm like, this is going to be a story for the pod. I'm like, let's go have a day. Obviously, it wasn't the day I wanted, but it was still super cool to one, finish the round and to have a really good story about it. And Scotty, I know if you're listening, don't feel bad, man. It's all good, but maybe next time just yell for it. That's all I ask.
All time.
Because it could have been worse. Could have been my jibs. Could have been my head.
So,
it could have been my eye.
okay,
whatever, right? Like,
so this, I've been dying to ask you this question. I was saving it for the pod.
Yeah.
What hurt more, the puck off the head you got coaching the Caps, or that golf ball?
the ball.
The puck
golf
off the
ball.
head was gruesome. Like,
Yeah.
if you have pictures, I want to post that. Actually, I want to post your goose.
Yeah, I do have
head.
pics. I do have pics. I'll send it to
You're
you.
saying the golf ball hurt more?
Yeah, it did. And I
guess
wasn't
it was a line
expecting
drive.
both.
Yeah.
It was a line drive, and I was talking to my dad about it. He goes, "What do you think the speed of this thing was?" I said, "Dad, like,
Dude, Scotty
like,
can rip it.
like, yeah, and it
If
was
it
out of the
hit
bunker,
you-
so like it
If it
came
hit
like
you on the fly, like obviously.
no bounce, Jim.
Yeah.
No bounce. Direct
That's
shot.
happened to me
and
too. That's happened to me too in the back. I'm there with you, man. It's not a good feeling.
Jim, I'm talking an inch closer collarbone. I'm done for the rest of the summer. I'm talking jibs gone. Like I got really lucky, man. Really
Yeah.
lucky.
Just a shoulder.
To the point now that it feels like you slept on your shoulder wrong. That's all it feels like.
That's good.
Right?
I mean, that's
Like-
yeah. You got a good story. Not seriously injured. It's good.
Yeah, it's all good. But my group was really good about it. Kept on checking in. Chad gave me some Advil. A couple holes later, they were
There you go.
beauties. It was a great group.
That's funny. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the playoff then. That Sunday, as we kind of put a bow on this, Bevan and Lacko go into it. On one, Lacko hits iron layup to about 155 yards. Bevan roasts 3-wood down the left-hand side. He's got inside 100 yards. Lacko goes a touch long. Bevan stuffs one to 6 feet. Lacko with a tough up and down, unreal up and down. It was sick. Makes par. Bevan now his second putt. Yes, Tom.
I believe, and if we interview him, I hope we do. I'm not sure what his lie was. Ball in hand might have
Helped
saved
for
him that
sure.
tournament.
For sure.
Because short-sighted himself being long.
I think it
Getting
helped
up
him
and down
on the
with-
18 as well.
Yes.
He was
yeah,
in the
for
rough,
sure.
I think.
I mean, it helped everyone in some way, but if you were to ask him, that probably saved his tournament, right? Because
Yeah.
he probably wouldn't have made par there on that playoff one, Jim. Going up, and it's a tough chip, man. And he
For
was able
sure.
to fluff it up and give
Yeah.
himself a couple feet to make par.
Great up and down. Bevan, now his second putt from, I want to say, at least 6 to 8 feet for birdie, and misses it. And on we go to 2. And 2, anything can happen on 2 with that left pin location. And we talk about ball in hand, lift clean in place. There is a back berm, okay, back gorsish, long grass that's usually not hazard. For the tournament and tournament only, it was marked as hazard. Keep that in mind. Lacko hits the green on the right side. It's a tough putt up the hill. Bevan goes long into that very long grass. Usually not marked hazard. For the tournament, it was, meaning he was not even able to lift. You're dead there regardless, but he wasn't even able to improve his lie ball in hand. And you got to hit this thing like 2 feet and let it run down the hill. He did, and it was just a little too wet, I think. And it got stuck. He makes bogey. And lo and behold, Lacko with a great 2-putt taps in
Great two-putt.
for par to win it. And wins it for a second time. He won it in 2024. Like, Lacko's one of those guys, Tom, who's always around. Quiet. You know what I mean? Doesn't make a lot of noise. But if he's in the tournament, he will always be around. You agree with me or no?
Yep. Yes.
You
Every
picked him in
tournament
the
we
4. Was it me or you that picked him in a 4-pack?
Me.
It was you that picked him in
Me.
a 4-pack.
Robot,
Yeah.
man.
Like
And
I said, I
played
got a
with
great
him
story.
3 years ago, 2023 Dewey, when he was actually in first flight that year.
Yeah.
Which was a rare occasion for him. And like he is no joke, man. He's the real deal. But Chris Bevan, man, friend of the show, like loves the pod, loves the boys. Jim, I saw his Facebook post today about how he missed a couple birdie putts to win it. That's gonna sting him, man. And I know he kind of mentioned that in his post. He class act.
He's such a good guy.
Saying how good Lacko played and he deserved it, but 2 birdie putts on 18 and 1 to seal it within 10 feet. I would have loved to get the read of both of those just to see them at first hand, like for us to see it, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd like to have one of them back.
No kidding.
Like, I mean, both of them back, but
yeah. No, Bevan's such a good guy, and I've talked to him back and forth throughout, the invite and him at Lively, and he'll be back, I believe, for the 2-man. Such a great guy, comes and supports these Sudbury tournaments, obviously playing in it, and it's so great to see guys that come from down south to play here and obviously play well. He's a front runner every time he's in. I said to everybody when they asked me, who do you got?
Wanted him more, man, because you just kept saying for the last 2 weeks it was going to be Bevan.
Bevan's my guy, man. I'm a big Bevan fan when it comes to his golf game and how great he is. So that was cool, man. That was cool. To have that kind of connection with the guy, obviously, was great at golf, and I'd love to play with him one day too, just to see how he is up and close. Yeah, Tom.
One thing I wanted to say about Bev Mace, so that 18th hole, he threw a wedge shot, call it 120-ish yards, when he stuck one within 10 feet. You should have seen the strut he had. He hit and even the one playoff from the fairway, threw a dart strut. Like he was jammed up, and it was so awesome to see.
And he walked. To see. Yeah. I believe Lacko walked too. I think they both walked.
He did.
Yeah. Nails.
Lacko's the real deal, man.
No,
2 in the last 3 years? Yeah?
Yeah, 2 in the last 3 years. I'll never forget. I think I've shared the story on the pod, but I did LU golf tryouts with him. I played both rounds. It was 36 holes. He shot 71 both times. And I swear on my life, other than a couple shots, he played the exact same round twice. The same misses, the same putts, everything. Robotic. Yeah. It was
same club off the tee, probably everything, eh?
Yeah. So congrats to him. And obviously, tipper cap to Bevan. I texted him too. I said his time will come. He was right there at the invite. He missed a putt at the invite to go to
beat rank.
To go to playoff or beat rank.
Yeah. No, he 3-putted for par, Jim.
Yes.
On 18.
To lose.
He was there in 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We thought we were going to see a playoff with rank, and that ain't going to happen there.
Yeah. No, Bevan, his time will come. His time will come. He's a great player and a great friend of the show. So I wanted to shout him out. And that'll put a bow on the Dewey, the Lively Men's Open. Again, thank you to all the staff who took such great care of us. It means the absolute world. It's so much fun to be at that tournament. And we can't wait for next year. We'll see what the field looks like next year. And we'll move it on. And with that, actually, we'll send it off to our interview with champion Jacob Lacko. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as part of our post-Dewey recap show, we do have the champion here now, 2-time champion, 2024 and now 2026. It's Jacob Lacko winning on the second playoff hole this year, folks. Jacob, how we doing, man?
Doing great. How you boys doing?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. Thanks a lot for doing this. You're a 2-time champ now. Jacob, how does it feel?
Feels good. The Lively, the Dewey. It's my homeland right now. All the Lively boys. Oh my gosh.
That's so awesome, man. I love it. Tom?
Yeah, let's go back to the start. How did your game feel kind of leading into the tournament? Let's start with that before going into the qualifying day.
It was feeling pretty good, actually. Like, I did a swing change, probably.
Swing change?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Well, it was bad to start the year. I think I was playing the Canadian Open qualifier. I hit 8 greens, and I was like 2 shots off making the cut. Like, just a scramble fest. Bad ball striking. So then my dad got me he got me at this. I think it was Jimmy Ballard swing thoughts, and it's been working for me so far.
Okay, cool. So obviously your dad's the pro at Pine Grove. So when things aren't going right with the game, are you guys grinding out on the range there and take, like, is he more so your coach? Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of do my own thing too. Like I have like a swing video. It's like I like recording my swing a bunch, just like kind of see what I'm doing wrong. But like, yeah, I'll definitely go to him if I'm like really struggling.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that. That's so cool. And maybe before we get into the tournament, now my brain's going all around here about your dad and obviously Pine Grove. Like, you must have grown up on that course. Like, take us through, basically living at that course and the amount of times you played it. Take us about growing up on Pine Grove.
Oh, it's the best golf course to grow up on. There's no stupid holes, which there's a couple of golf courses in Sudbury with some it's decent
For
layouts,
sure.
but like then there's like some holes where it's like, what were we thinking here?
Yeah.
Like, and like it's just so narrow. Like it's always your driver has to be on a Pine Grove.
Yeah.
It's you got to hit it well there to play good.
Yeah,
And like
absolutely.
I've trying to think, like the greens. There's a couple slopey ones like that maybe play like ID, but they're never fast enough.
Yeah.
That track.
Yeah.
And there's,
Absolutely.
it keeps your game on its toes. Besides
For
fairway
sure.
bunker, I don't know how to hit a fairway bunker shot. No idea.
Oh man, I love it. Well, let's go
Jim,
into
Jim, wait. I have actually a side question. I didn't even realize this until I was talking to my brother Lacko. Your sister is a really good golfer too and played university golf, correct?
Yeah.
So it just runs in the family.
Oh, she's actually insanely good. Like she hits it like 250, 260, like just nukes it.
Oh wow,
crazy.
She's a player.
But like the thing is, she never practices at all, and she still can like almost break 80 half the time.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Like if she could practice more, she could probably be like really good.
Yeah. No kidding. Oh wow, really cool. Well, let's get right into the tournament here. Jacob, obviously you won in 24. Now going into day one this year, like here's the thing, like you are so good. Do you feel like any tournament, like you're always going to be in it, or like what's the mentality going into knowing how well you can play?
This one, I kind of like. I knew this tournament. Lively always play pretty well. Like I can shoot around even.
Yeah,
like, I know day two, I'm always going to be around even. Like I think of like 4 years in a row, I'm like 1 over even.
Okay.
So like, I know I can kind of just like stay in there. Usually the Saturday round's the one where I kind of throw myself out of it, where I'm like couple over. Like if I can shoot around just like even par for the first round, I'm usually able to compete. But like that field, I won't say it like it wasn't the most stacked field I've ever seen.
No, for sure.
I play in like all these like amateur events, and like you got all these guys that are going like 6 deep sometimes.
Right.
You're used to playing like some pretty stingy competition, and then you go to there where you can actually you can play a little off and still compete. Like you don't play yourself usually the first day.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely, and Tom and I had talked about it too. Like it seemed like a pretty wide open field, and obviously, you took advantage of it big time with your game. So obviously, also on a side note, Tom, how good does it feel to know, like, I can shoot around even par day two? Like I always know. How nice is that feeling?
Well, one of my questions, Al, was going to be like, how did you feel to play the whites and then back it up to the tips? And for you, there's no difference.
The difference for me is very minimal. I don't know why.
What a luxury to have. That's awesome.
That's so good. So obviously you play well. Day one, get yourself into the mix, final group. Day two, and we'll kind of fast forward to there because obviously it was an awesome finish. You shot 69 on day one, and then obviously even par on day two. I guess going into day two, where was your head at? Obviously, we know you knew whereabouts you could shoot, but did you think about the competition you were playing against? And take us through your mindset when you were walking to the first tee on day two.
I kind of I was mostly afraid. Like I think Bevan was the guy I wanted to beat because like just like the competitor in me, I lost to him at 80, so like I kind of was trying to get him back for it.
Sure, there was that storyline too. Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, I can't lose to him again. That's just not allowed.
I love that. I love the
And
competitive flow.
I always know there's going to be like at least a few groups that kind of like wither away like with the lively champ flight guys. So like I knew if I just stay like around for like the first 9, usually a lot of guys will fall back. And like I kind of had an idea what the scores were. I think I don't know, like 13. I kind of knew where I was placed. I knew it was kind of like me and Bevan was like the only 2 really. I think maybe there was a couple other, but it wasn't too crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't that worried about like thinking of other guys. I was just trying to just make pars basically.
And that's a question I wanted to ask you too, because obviously every approach to a golf course is different. What is your approach to lively in specific? Like, I feel like, we talk about it, taking advantage of the par fives is probably like the main one, but take us through, what's your approach to playing lively?
It's mainly I just want to like I'm thinking the club that is probably the most likely to find the fairway. Even though if you look through my round Sunday, I think I only hit like 3 fairways. So I wouldn't exactly go with my strategy maybe, but it's mostly just take the par fives is kind of like you need to make birdies there, or at least not make bogey. That's for sure. And then par threes, minimize bogeys, and then the par fours are where you kind of just don't want to throw away shots because like you can easily guys will throw away shots for you when you just have to put it in play. Like they'll try to like risk doing something silly. You just keep it in play, and then your par fives you just got to take advantage of mainly.
Yeah,
and you may get lucky with a couple of road shots, but
there you go.
It's pretty simple. I don't know. My philosophy for golf is never too complicated.
Yeah. No, and it's better that way. I think simpler is the best for sure. How did you find the greens this weekend? I mean, I found it so hard to read. I don't know about you, Tom, but like how?
Yeah,
I find every year it's hard to read. Yeah,
it was nuts. Like, well, a few weeks ago they were probably like 2 feet slower. Like the greens, they sped up so much. I was like, and then I swear the Saturday round I would have like a 15-footer, and I was like just trying to make 2 putts. I was like, okay, just I can't even putt aggressive on these greens. They're just so slick.
It's true.
Running away with it.
It's true. Lacko, one question I want to ask you, like, so when you're, I guess, going into that Sunday round, and I guess you're through the front 9, is there a hole towards kind of the back where you're just like, you know what, like obviously it's easy for me to say this because I know what you shot, but was there one hole when you're like, hey, let me just get through this stretch of holes and I'm going to be good to win this thing? Was there any moment for you where you're like, was it, me and Alex always talk about hole 16 is tough from the tips.
Mm-hmm.
Like, was there one hole for you where like, let me get through this and I'm going to be good?
Well, I think after we both birdied 15, so I could stay one back, he like shoots it out to the right, like behind the cart path. He's got no angle. So but the thing is, I can't hit 3-iron because I've been hitting it awful all day. I can't hit 3-wood because I haven't hit it in like 4 days. So both of the clubs are an option. So I'm like, I guess it's a driver because I can't hit anything else. But then I lose it right as well. So I'm just like, well, that was silly. So I know he's pretty much making bogey unless he gets up and down, and I'm had to trip out of the trees, which I luckily ended up getting up and down from 90 yards. So I ended up getting away with a par there to like get my shot back that I was losing. So like, I got through that hole, but I didn't make it.
Yeah, that's actually, Cim, I actually saw them on 16. I think I told you about this, Al. I couldn't believe where Bevan was. And got up over those trees. Like, just some phenomenal golf out of both you, and for you to go up and down from 90 yards.
Plaza Bowl hole.
Plaza Bowl. Yeah, that hole's tough.
I wanted to go to your shot on 18. We were at the green, and we're live, and you hit it to the green, and I couldn't see where you were. And obviously it hits the green. For us at the green, it's a pretty routine shot. We think, he's got 20, 25 feet for birdie, but everyone near you was going bananas. So take us through where you were. Obviously, that dog leg left at Lively, one of the hardest finishing holes I think in Sudbury. But take us through, that shot. It must have been sick. So I haven't heard it. So let's hear it.
Yeah. So just the shot that got me there is I was like, it was. So like a 3-iron club, I try to like go over the trees, kind of chunked it. I was like, it should be enough. Then I get up there and I'm like just stymied, like just there's trees everywhere, like just a wall. But I'm like, if I look kind of up and I'm like, there's maybe a chance, but like it's steep. So I have like my 9-iron on the ground. Like, if you step on the loft, you can kind of see like where it points. I had that out. Me and Parker, Carter Case was caddying for me like the last hole. So he's like, I'm asking, I'm like, is there hope? And he's like, the 9-iron might clip the trees. So I'm like, pull the pitching wedge. I'm like, what do you think? And he's like, there's room. So it was just like, I guess we're going to go for it. Because where Bevan was, he was like maybe 120 yards, like pretty straightforward shot. He's making par. And I already just got up and down to save par 2 holes ago. So my odds weren't exactly in my favor there. And obviously with the like lift clean in place everywhere, I kind of could really tee it up. So I like basically found like a little clump of grass and then there's like dirt patch. So I could swing up at it. So I like hoisted a pitching wedge from 150 onto the green. And like it looked like ridiculous. I was like, that's a plaque par right there.
What a shot, man. What a shot. That's sick.
I don't know what it was with that hole though, Lacko. I think it was playing with a little bit of wind and maybe that could have benefited you. And I want to ask you about the ball in hand rule. Did you think that benefited, I guess, you and obviously Bevan and the guys you were playing against into that Sunday? Because, well, for me and Alex playing that, it's a dream come true to fluff up some lies.
Yeah, it was definitely helpful. I don't feel like it helped me too many shots. Probably the 118 was like the really only spot where
yeah, for sure.
When he needed it most. Yeah.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, I can tee this up like just nice on this grass and just up in the stance pitching wedge and like really just shoot it.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's go to that 18th hole after that shot for you. So you're on an all-time probably high for, making that shot happen. And then you see Bevan stick one really close. Like, what was kind of running through your head? Were you just, obviously you were probably just hoping to make your, I guess, longer putt. So kind of run us through, I guess, dodging the first bullet there with him missing that putt.
Yeah, I was like, this putt's, I didn't want to run it by and make myself not, like, I wanted to force him to make it.
Right.
I was just like, I was going to try to make it, but I didn't want to run it by. So I was like, let's just leg it up. Maybe it'll catch the hole, but I'm too far away to really force it.
Right.
And like, he's got an 8-footer. It's to win the tournament. Obviously, it's going to be pressure packed. I'm kind of betting that he misses it. I don't have much faith that I'm going to make a putt from 25 feet. Like on these greens, I haven't made too much things. I'm like inside 5 feet maybe, but long putts, I haven't made much. So
yeah,
it was a hope.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and it broke your way. And going to one for the playoff, I obviously everyone's fired up. Like, take us through your mindset going there. And you're a guy that doesn't really show a ton of emotion on the golf course. Some people would say robotic out there because you don't
can
really
you share some of that? How do you do that with well, come on, like what's the secret?
I don't know if you remember. I had the pleasure of playing with you for some LU golf trails.
I remember
and I
that.
think you shot 71-71 and missed in all the same places, hit the exact same shots.
And you had to watch Al hack it around last.
He hits it good. What are you talking about? He's a player.
I appreciate it, man.
Hey, that's nice. It's very nice.
But you don't show a lot of nerves and emotion when you're out there, which is a great thing to have. When you're stepping up to 1T in a playoff with the guy that obviously beat you at the invite, like you said, was there any nerves for you, or were you like, I'm kind of playing with house money because he missed the 8-footer to win?
No, there's lots of nerves. I'm just good at hiding it. I've done it so much.
For sure.
Oh, there's plenty of nerves. Like I'm on 18 waiting for him to putt. Like my even my 2-footer, I'm like my mouth's dry. I need some water. Holy. I'm just sitting there like probably 15 minutes. I'd wait to hit my putt. I'm like, this is a long to wait for a 2-footer here. The nerves are picking up. I guess I'm just good at hiding it. And like my head, I'm like looking nervous, everything. Oh, there's a lot more going on up there than I guess I'm portraying.
For sure.
For sure. And what did you hit on one? Obviously, you took a much different approach than Bevan on one.
Iron,
what did you hit?
Yeah, 5-iron. 5-iron, like
5-iron, eh?
Just sailed it over the bunker.
Oh, it was beautiful. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Did you want to go to the approach shot on one now?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Go for it.
Because I think, Lacko, I think your up and down was world class. We talked about it. We actually just interviewed our part of the show yesterday before interviewing you. Did that benefit you with what was your lie like before the ball in hand, would you have probably made your up and down? Because it's a tough shot back there with the pin being that like off the back.
Yeah, the ball hand probably helped. I don't think that my lie was too bad. That grass wasn't anything like it was. There's like kind of carts that were like literally my ball was like this close to someone's cart.
Okay,
so they had to back up. But like I don't think it was too bad. Yeah, I was just so much adrenaline. I was like 158 in, and I hit 9-iron over the green. I was like, that's just not a stock 9-iron, but okay.
Yeah, one of those. And then you make the up and down.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't chipping it very good either. I don't know. It was just under the pressure. I guess I just landed on my spot, and it was just trickled up there nice for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Just forced him to make a putt again. That's basically what I had to do.
Yeah, and I mean, your mind. He has another putt. I think it might have been even closer than one.
He was hitting the ball well too.
Oh, striping it like that 3-wood he hit on one like was striped. He had inside 100 yards. He was hitting it well all day. And I guess when he has another putt to win, is it just like let's see if we dodge another bullet or what? Yeah,
there's full just hope. It's in his hands. I had nothing I could do.
Right, for sure. For sure. Gotcha. And obviously he misses it. You go to 2. And 2, that pin on the left side, that is one of the hardest shots. And was in your mind, and this is kind of like, actually we talked about one of our good buddies, Matty Matheson, just before he got on. Kind of like Tiger in 12 at Augusta, just hit the middle of the green, not knowing to go at the pin. Was that same thing for you? Just hit the green?
Because before like my second round, like I hit I think 9-iron, landed just long and spun it to like a foot. So I had to tap in birdie earlier, but I'm like adrenalined up, so I know I'm hitting 9 over the green, and I'm like a 150. I think it was 155 or something like pin. So I'm like pitching wedge for 155 seems insane, but I guess we're in the middle of the green with pitching wedge because long's just no good.
And that's what you hit. So you were 9 early in the day and then pitching wedge for the playoff.
One club less. I was just like, I guess we're hitting this to see what happens.
Crazy, man.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And that 2-putt was no joke though, Lacko, where you were. So. Yeah,
the putter, I guess under pressure, my putting it feels like my weight and control is a lot better. Don't ask me what happened.
What it matters. You just need a crowd. I guess that's what it is.
The crowd does help. I mean, I think playing those all in my ID playoffs. I played in like 3 of them now, so
yeah,
that helps.
Yeah, for sure. We'll chat about the invite for sure in just a second. But obviously, 2-putt to win. Bevan was kind of dead in the berm, and makes bogey. You win it with a par. You know, what is it? Relief? Is it excitement? What's feeling when you made that putt?
Probably a bit of both. I was just relieved to be done with the day. Like 6.5 hours I was out there. Like,
and do you consider yourself a fast golfer? Like 6.5 hours seems insane.
I can't stand the pace of play. I was complaining about it all day. Like the guys in my group were all like, "Can you just stop?" Every time I brought it up, I'm like, "What are we doing? It's not. There's no reason for this."
Yeah,
it isn't a long course. It isn't like that. Like there's not much hazard you're losing your ball in.
See?
I don't know what we're doing.
And Lacko, I actually wanted to bring this up because I was talking to Johnny Slovina today at the Idlewild, and we were talking about the pace of play of rounds and tournaments of how they're getting long.
Yeah.
And he goes, if you're not in between, you're a club or 2, there's an issue. Like it shouldn't have to take you that long. Like you're not choosing 3-4 clubs of
I feel like
right?
It's the greens. I think it's really
which is somewhat allowed in a way, but how many times can you look at it really?
I'm just guessing half the time. Let's not be serious here, boys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just too fun to get out of there
badly. Like let's just move it along.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%, man. No, that's crazy. How would you compare this one to 2024?
I felt like I honestly played better in 2024. Like hitting it wise, I was hitting it better, but I think I was able to just scrap out a score better this one.
Gotcha.
Because like most of the round, I did feel like I had it. I was kind of like chunking it around some places. It was pretty ugly. It might have looked like it was better, but in my head, I wasn't very confident with myself. And then I made a couple ugly bogeys, but I was able to make pars most of the time, which was the main goal.
Yeah. It's all that matters, man. Yeah, and you got it done. two-time champ, which is sick. And obviously, you've been around a bunch at the invite at the ID as well. So it's fun to have you on to chat about that for a quick second too. Maybe take us through. Obviously, you played well, and obviously you mentioned losing to Bevan. What's your approach to the Idlewild invite comparative to Lively? Obviously, it's a whole different ball game. But yeah, take us through maybe your approach.
I feel like I play it similar. I just feel like there's less gettable holes at ID. So you have to be a little more cautious when it comes to like missing the wrong spots. Especially when the greens there are a little bit more like just there's some severe slopes if you miss the wrong spot. And then I don't find there's not too much different. I play most golf courses similar. I'm not doing anything revolutionary out there.
For sure.
My golf game is I'm just trying to hit it in the fairway. That's just hit a green in the fairway.
Yeah. Do you like the match play approach
I love
more?
Match play. Oh, yeah, I love it. Like I played the Ontario Am match play. I love playing turned out. That golf course is awesome.
Oh, really cool. Love that. Okay, one question before we go to our dynamic five here.
I actually have a side one too, but you go first.
Okay.
You go first.
I love asking this to golfers, especially good golfers.
Let's ask this guy.
One of my favorite. And we'll go with both courses, Lively and the ID. If you had an unlimited budget, what hole would you change and how would you change it? So we'll start with Lively and then you can go to the ID.
Let's see. Lively. There's a few wonky. I mean, probably 18 just because I don't like golf holes where you need a traffic light.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I just don't like the idea that you need a traffic light to play the golf hole.
Yeah.
I don't know. How would I change it? I don't know. Maybe if you can maybe move like maybe move like the green like slightly. I just trying to like if you just rid of the tree. I don't know what you'd really do. I'm just trying to whatever you can do to make it like maybe flatten the surface so you don't need a traffic light. I just don't like the idea of that. Is the main thing.
Okay.
I like the hole kind of how it is, but I just don't like holes where it's like a bell or a traffic light.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely.
What about the ID?
What hole is that? It's 12, the par 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that hole, I feel like you can almost make it a par 4 if you just clear out the trees. Because from it, like if you put a drive in the hole, it's basically a wedge in.
For sure.
100%.
It's not really a par 5 if you think about it.
It's harder than 6 in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think 6 is, I don't know. But yeah.
I think it's harder than 6. I just think it's too short to make a par 5 realistically.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
I actually got 2 for you, Lacko, now. We always ask when we have the best golfers in Northern Ontario on our show, we always like to ask them, what's one part of someone's game that they can work on to get better? Let's call it like, the 10 to 15 handicaps. Where's one area in golf that they can spend some time on to clean up some strokes? Do you think it's short game or off the tee? Like, what do you think is the best for them?
Well, it kind of depends what kind of golfer they are. Like if they're spraying it all over the place, like losing golf balls adds up quick.
Yes.
And then I know some guys that are like hitting it like 200 down the middle, but then their short game is like the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's fair.
So it really depends on the player. Like if they're spraying it, like just tell them to hit iron more often. That would be my first tip. I got a buddy who can hit drive for 300 yards, but it's never in play. So I'm like, what's the point?
That's fair. Yeah, no, that's a good point. It's a good point. So last one before, Cim, you got any more? I got one more before we go into Dynamic 5. So Lacko, you've played with both of us now, okay? I think I played with you a couple years ago in the Dewey.
Yeah.
Obviously, you LU golf tryouts with Chimino. Who would you want on your team in a 2-man? If let's just say if you were to play the Cedar Green 2-man with one of us, who would you want on your team?
If I can even remember the game,
okay, so it's got to be Cim then.
I can't remember. Whoever's scoring best right now, that's all I want.
Smart man. That's a smart answer.
That's a good answer. Media
I love that.
Media
I love that.
That's good.
All right, Jacob. Well, before we let you go here, man, we'll do our Dynamic 5. So it's 5 rapid-fire questions to end off every episode. Whatever comes to the top of your head, let it rip, and I'll send it off to Tom here.
Perfect.
All right. So I know we've talked about a lot of courses here in Northern Ontario, but what's your favorite hole if you had to give us one in Northern Ontario?
Northern Ontario. That's interesting. I don't know why, but I kind of like the redesigned number 2 at Cedar Green.
Oh, I love it. That's a great hole.
That's a great shout. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Your dream travel destination, anywhere in the world, where do you want to travel to?
Ooh. Where would it be? There's so many options. I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to go to like Rome.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why.
All right. No, that's good. Rome's good. Yep. Your go-to club in the bag. Do you have a favorite club?
Okay. I guess pitching wedge, because last couple shots I hit with it at Lively.
Saved you there. All right. So, favorite artist or song that you're currently listening to right now?
Ooh. I did just get a new Tears for Fears vinyl, so let's go with them.
Okay.
Great shout there. I love that.
That's good.
Literally the song called Shout.
Yes.
Yes.
And the last one we always ask everyone, Lacko, favorite Sudbury restaurant?
I don't really eat out at restaurants, but like, let's go with Laughing Buddha.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Buddha,
the
great
Buddha's a good
vibe.
spot.
Yeah,
Great spot.
Love that. Love it. Well, listen, Jacob, thanks a lot for taking the time here, man. It was great to chat with you. Obviously, congratulations on the big win. And we know you're going to be around quite a bit here in the golf scene in Sudbury. So it was great to have you on. And I have a feeling an invite championship will be in your near future. So congrats again on all the success. And we appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate it. Thank you, boys.
Awesome.
Great being on.
Beauty. That was the interview with Lacko. Congrats to him once again. And we're going to move it right away to our 4-pack. Fellas, this one just came to mind. Obviously, Mason is a homeowner. Tommy does a lot of stuff around the house. Myself, not too much, but when I get asked to, I do step up.
I saw you out there today, Cim. You're grinding.
Thank you.
You were doing stuff out there?
It is the
Cim?
worst chores. I did the lawn again, Tom. I mowed the lawn again today.
Yeah, I don't think that's a worse chore though. Anyways, we'll get into it.
Great chore.
It's a great chore. You put
No,
the
I think
earphones in, Mace, and just go to work.
Yeah. I think that's one of the best chores.
Okay, let's talk about
chores,
the worst though.
We are picking the worst chores. The worst chores. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna go and take a look at who won the 4-pack. And actually, Tom, I'd like to correct you because your boy picked Jacob Lacko in the 4-pack.
Okay, Al. So you won the draft. Congrats.
I picked Bevan and I picked Lacko. Thank you very much.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Good for you.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you. So I won, and I'm going to get to pick.
You can set the order, okay?
I'm going to get to pick. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go Mason at the 2-hole and Tommy at the rear.
I want a couple things to declare. You can't just say like a blanketed thing. Like it has to be like a specific chore. Like clean the house is not a...
No.
I'm with you, Mace.
It's got to be a singular task.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go... I'm going to go with shoveling the driveway.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. First rounder. I think it is 1-1, Cim. That's yeah.
Because here's the thing with shoveling the driveway. Well, 1, you don't have a snowblower, so I'm picking specifically shoveling. 1, it's hard on the back. Okay. 2, if you get dumped on with snow like we did, it's awful. But there's nothing like you finish shoveling the driveway, you're proud of yourself, you get into the house, you worked up a sweat, you go take a shower, maybe you grab a nice glass of water, and you go look outside, and it starts snowing again.
Didn't even look like you did anything. Didn't even look like you did anything.
Yep. So that is one of the least satisfying, and I think one of the worst chores. So I'm happy to get that 1-1. Mason?
That's a good pick, Cim, and I would second it. But it wouldn't be my least favorite chore. I do enjoy the time outside. You know what I mean? Wintertime.
Fair.
Get some fresh air. If it's not snowing too much. But my least favorite chore, there's a lot of tasks with it, but laundry. Laundry sucks. It piles up, then you have to do 3 or 4 loads, especially when you become an adult and you start hanging your clothes too. That sucks. And then folding them and then putting them back away. So
yeah, for sure. It's a whole thing. I got a good story for you guys.
And it never ends.
A quick story for you guys from my Nipissing days. Okay. I was doing the laundry in my residence. The dryers there stunk. Okay. And I learned it firsthand.
Literally or?
No, like they were bad.
They're not top end. Okay.
So I go and do a load of in the washer. We're watching Interstellar back in the dorm. So I grab the laundry, I put it in the dryer. Boom, go watch Interstellar. Now I think after I put it through a cycle in the dryer, we're going to be good. So I leave it in there. Interstellar is what, a 2.5 hour movie? It's now midnight at this point. I go back down to the dryer. Soaked. My clothes are soaked. So I had to air dry it. I ran a little more in the dryer. I was up all night doing laundry. So great shout there, Mason.
Thank you.
Tommy, back to back.
Okay. So this one for me is, if I got the bullet at 1, this was going to be mine. I hate changing the sheets. Like, I don't know what it is with me. You get one corner, you get the other. Like I sweat buckets doing it. Like it is game 7 for me doing it.
Especially if your bed's up against the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. You're moving it off the bed, changing the sheets. I think that's all you need to put. Okay.
Not a 1 first round pick.
Wow, you enjoy doing that?
Well, I've been down to a system, and king size bed is actually pretty easy.
My bad, I don't have a king. All right, so next one. Where was I going to go with this? I like doing that. To me, not something you do as often as this, but I'm going to go with mopping the floor.
Oh, that was my next pick.
I like cleaning the floors. I don't want to give one away if someone wants to choose that, but I hate having to like mop once a week or once every 2 weeks type of thing. Stupid, but you have to do it to clean your floors. Like
mopping sucks. I mop lots.
It's like a Zamboni, but like sometimes you miss some spots.
Well, then you got to dump the pail.
And Mace,
refill
if you're in socks, you have to let that spot dry until you walk over it. And so I'm happy with those 2.
No, that's a good one. That's actually where I was going to go, but I'll take my 3rd round pick because I know Cim has never even thought of this chore, mainly because he's bald, but having to clean the drains. The other, we have invested in like a true drain catcher thing. I do have long hair, so like it's thick. But I had to get the coat hanger out and grab a ball of hair out of the drain. That sucks. Also smelly.
Okay. Wow, I'm ecstatic. And maybe you guys like doing this. I think doing the dishes is awful.
I have a dishwasher.
Yeah. I actually enjoy doing the dishes. That's probably the one chore I'll do.
I do
like,
enjoy
you guys
them
like
too.
doing the dishes?
I enjoy doing the dishes, dude. I'm dead serious.
Well, I look at the birds while I do the dishes.
Wow.
To me, Cim, it's therapeutic. I don't know what it is. It's a good pick because you'll get some votes for sure. But I actually enjoy doing it.
For me, I don't mind doing my own dishes, but like obviously, if you live with your family, like if you're doing
multiple
or like you're cleaning a plate that you didn't eat on and someone else has met, drives me nuts. I don't
Okay.
do it a lot, obviously, but
Yeah, yeah.
dishes. When I have to do it, I'm not a big fan of it. Okay. See, this is where it's gonna get. It's gonna get really weak for me now. Really weak now. Okay. Tom says changing the sheets. Can I say making the bed?
I would agree.
Because Tom's adding fresh sheets.
Y-
I'm more
Well,
so
yeah.
making
changing the
bed.
sheets would almost fall into laundry if you really get technical.
Also, changing the sheets meaning you're putting, like, for me,
The elastic sheet.
what did I pick? Like, what was the actual
Changing
wording
the
I
sheets.
used?
the sheets.
Chim has a hard
Okay,
time
when you're
folding
changing the
his-
sheets, you're making the bed. Like I
Okay. So then that means no one can take making the bed. That's fine.
Mace, I'm okay with it.
I think making the bed is different than changing the sheets. Because you change
I
the
actually have
sheets.
another one. I got another one.
Okay.
Forget it.
Okay,
Taking out the recycling / garbage.
Yeah.
done. Great one. Unbelievable one,
Because-
Jim.
Here's the thing. When you
Ours comes
forget,
so early now.
that's got to be one of the worst feelings in the world, especially if you had a lot of garbage that day.
If you forget, send me a text.
You got a guy.
I'll help you out.
Okay. All right.
You know, yeah.
Okay.
Mace, you too.
I'm going to take scrubbing the toilets.
Very good one. Very good one. It's terrible
You
to
have
do.
to do it, but it sucks.
Okay. I can go one of two ways here. I have a double D on, to end it.
Yes.
You do have back to back for yourself. Yeah.
Mace, I'm not sure if you've done this since your homeowner days. I've done this only once. Cleaning the windows is terrible.
Yes.
When there's streak marks and you have to do the inside and outside, terrible job. Almost to the point, boys, where you just contract it out for someone to come do it.
I did that my first year.
Okay. So here's my fourth rounder. It's not a fourth rounder to me because it's a lot of work. Cim, you know how much I love my outside backyard. Maintaining a pool and a hot tub
I thought you were going something else.
is so time consuming, but so rewarding at the same time. But it's a pain in the you know what to do. Cleaning it, draining it, whatever else, chemicals all the time, making sure you're putting the right stuff in, and
Mace?
I will take what should have been my 1-1. It has been the bane of my existence since I moved in here. Weeding. I broke my back today. I'm going back out there to finish the job after this. Weeding. And I've been away a lot this summer, so it's tough.
It's tacked on. The wheat. Yeah, that is brutal, Mace. Okay, I'm going to go with, I think, a stupid and tedious task, but it's raking the leaves.
Yes, raking sucks.
Like, I think it's just so pointless because it's just leaves. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like,
You have to.
yeah.
But you have
and you
to
get
do
the
it.
big Canadian Tire bags and
I
side
have
of
a
the
real
road and-
niche one. I have a real niche one, guys. It's just because it's not relatable because not everyone has one. I have an apple tree out back, and when those things fall and you got to pick
Real
them up,
apples?
real apples. Oh,
I'll
yeah.
have them.
No, I'm saying when they fall
to pick them
and
up.
they're rotten on the ground, like to pick up
Yeah.
hundreds
Yeah,
of
yeah,
I
apples.
have
yeah.
a crab apple tree. Way worse.
For sure.
Mace, I also find
But just
like cleaning out like the inside of the oven, like mucking out the fridge, the freezer, like all those as chores, but they're not as hard. I think one that we could have missed.
Vacuuming.
No, it wasn't vacuuming for me. What was it? It'll come back to me.
Dusting sucks.
No, cleaning the baseboards was another one. I hate doing
I
that.
hate wiping the baseboards.
What was the other one I was gonna say? Oh, cleaning the shower. It's underrated how hard that is.
Very true.
Anyways,
For sure.
good 4-pack,
Good.
boys. It's been a while since we've had us 3 on, so
Great
appreciate
4-pack.
getting one out.
To wrap it up, I went with shoveling the driveway, doing the dishes, taking out recycling and garbage, raking the leaves. Mason went with laundry, snaking the drains, scrubbing the toilets, and weeding. Tommy went with changing the sheets, mopping the floor, cleaning the windows, and maintaining the pool/hot tub. And that is the 4-pack. On to We Missed It. The only thing I have, one person I wanted that we forgot to shout out from the Dewey is Jimmy Stefanko. He made us some custom coins. He gave me one as a surprise last year. He made us 4 other ones this year with the Dewey logo on the other side of it. We got to give them as gifts. They're unreal. And that guy does such a great job. Brass coins. Check out Laser Labs on Instagram. LASRLABS. Laser Labs. If you want to get some custom coins done, it is well worth the money. He is an unbelievable person, first and foremost. He's done so many cool things. I've wanted to pick his brain also. I don't know if I mentioned it last pod, but if anyone plays PGA 2K23, 2K25, whatever 2K's out from PGA, he actually made Lively Golf Course as a custom course on there. So you can play it on PGA. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So shout out to Jimmy Stefanko. Tom, you got anything?
It was just nice to meet him and go pick up those ball markers. So thanks to him again. One thing, Chim, coming out today, we watched some 2019 Raptors highlights in the Matheson Den at 890 Grandview Friday night. Kawhi Leonard will be a Raptor. It will be full nostalgic.
So cool. So cool. All right.
Anyways, that's all I
that's
got,
going
man.
to do it here for 255 of Behind the Bench, folks. We'll be back for 256. Some great interviews banked, folks. I cannot wait for you to hear. Big thank you to Jacob Lacko for coming on. And big thank you to, once again, everyone at the Dewey that made this thing possible. And thank you for having us once again. We will be back next year. Love y'all. Ciao.